Unbelievable.
I'm the man who broke the bank at Monte Carlo. Hey, Jojo.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Frank.
I think we're gonna make 50 today.
Looks like it.
50 stories down, 50 stories to go. I think we're gonna finish this baby a week ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
What a nice view to lunch by, huh?
Beautiful.
Jersey,
Yeah.
my home.
This is what I love about working up here. We eat like kings.
So, what's the bill of fare today, guys? Frank, what have you got?
It's liverwurst, I think.
Joe, how about you?
Picky and pimento loaf.
Wait a minute. It's not liverwurst. It's tuna, I think.
Well, I got corned beef and pastrami.
Charlie, does this look like tuna or You got corned beef? On a normal Tuesday? What's the occasion?
Who says there's an occasion?
Did you hear that, Joe? Charlie got corned beef and pastrami on a normal Tuesday.
And poop on mustard.
And poop on mustard. And bacon with pumpernickel.
Very nice.
Look at all those poor souls down there have to eat the lads and sea level. I'm the man who broke the bank at Monte Carlo.
So what's in the news today, Joe? Anything hot in the paper?
Yeah?
Some kind of,
International developments?
international development? How's things in Europe? Any news?
The news is that history is a cesspool,
Oh.
as it always was. We also find out that a woman in Astoria, Queens, was living with a guy for 15 years, didn't know the guy had 5 other wives
5 other wives?
in the same neighborhood.
Did you hear that, Charlie?
Many things are possible in this world, man.
A guy with that many wives? Is that still bigamy?
It's geometry.
Well, hand me that TV page. I want to see what's on the tube.
Don't let me hear about anything about TV tonight, guys.
I just want to see.
I said I don't want to hear anything about TV. We've got bowling.
But I just want to see what I'm missing.
Speaking of which, who's in for bowling tonight?
I'm in.
Joe, how about you?
I can't this week, Charlie.
Come on, don't you want to bowl a few games tonight?
I got some things I gotta do at home.
What, you gotta nail up some doilies in your wife's powder room or something?
I got some things I gotta do at home.
So do them tomorrow.
Bridget wants me to do them tonight.
So bring her along and do them tomorrow.
I can't do them tomorrow.
Who's the king? Who's the king in your house? Who makes the rules?
Gentlemen.
When Magic wanted you to put in that new floor, you didn't bowl for 2 weeks, Charlie.
Ah, that was different.
And because you couldn't bowl, you wouldn't let us bowl
That
either.
was different.
Yeah? Why was it different?
Just don't get small with me.
Why was it so
I
different?
hate it when you get small with
Gentlemen,
me.
please.
And it's not doing.
Joe.
So, how's your wife doing, Frankie?
She's alright.
The doctor fix her all up and everything?
Looks like it. She was out there mowing the grass yesterday.
Ah, that's a sign.
Yeah, that's a sign. But how about that lawnmower you just bought? Is it working alright?
Ah, it's busted.
No.
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
So, did you take it back?
I don't even know why I cut my grass in first place. I like it long. I like to sit on my porch and look at it long. Where do you think the word long came in first place? From long, because grass was always long. Originally, people were saying, I'm gonna plant some seeds and grow a lawn. Then some moron thought he would be different and cut his lawn short. The rest is history of fashion.
I didn't know that.
Did you say something, Joe?
Who, me? Nah, didn't say anything.
Yo, pep talk. Got any more of those sugar cubes? No? Okay. Thanks.
You guys ever think about hang gliding home?
Hang gliding home?
Yeah, instead of driving or taking the path.
Well, wouldn't you have to learn how to hang glide first?
Well, sure you'd learn, but then, after you're done with work, you could just strap on your wings, walk off the top floor, and sail home. With the first man in history to fly from 32nd Street and 10th Avenue to Tenafly, Jersey. With the fabulous view all the way. Maybe after I retire.
You know, I'm sitting here eating this thing, and I still don't know if it's liverwurst or tuna.
Well, that's because of all the ozone up here.
The what?
The carbon dioxide compresses all these little things in your nose and you cannot taste nothing. Did you say something, Joe?
Not me. It must have been the carbon dioxide compressing my nose.
Well, talking about flying, they got that movie with that Lindbergh baby on again tonight.
Because of what?
That kid that got kidnapped with
Let me see.
Hey, what the heck are you doing?
Nothing, I just wanna see.
Did you see that movie when it was on the last time?
Yeah.
With Anthony Hopkins.
Bruno Hauptmann, yeah.
Hey, didn't that happen someplace around?
Hopewell, New Jersey.
Yeah. What are they bringing the turkey back for?
Turkey?
Yeah. Who wants to see that garbage all over again?
Well, it happened to be a very thoughtful movie for your information. And as it happens, today is the anniversary of the day that the Lindbergh baby was kidnapped.
That happened 50 years ago. So what is the big deal about it?
Jesus Christ died on Easter. They showed the King of Kings that weekend.
Gentleman.
And if you had ever done anything more important than gluing your wife's cat pictures into a photo album, they would show the John Morelli story on your birthday. Does that explain to you why is that movie on tonight?
Gentleman.
And don't let me hear the word turkey again.
What's the matter with you today, Charlie?
Nothing is the matter.
You're acting all weird.
I'm not weird.
So what's up?
Turkey!
I told you not to hear the word turkey again!
Something sure is up.
Nothing is up. Just forget it, man.
Here, bird. What the heck is that?
What does it look like? It's a cupcake.
Will you look at this, Joe?
Isn't that nice? Maggie made him a cupcake!
My wife did not make that cupcake. I bought it.
What's the,
Celebration?
celebration?
Who says there's a celebration?
Corned beef, pastrami, chocolate cupcake.
If you will notice a very somber color, maybe I'm observing a very solemn day for some private reasons.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be putting toilets all around his house.
That's it, Morelli!
And your taste in movies is loud.
Gentlemen!
And if you ask me, Charles Lindbergh was way overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah, overrated!
The greatest hero in American history?
So he flew across the ocean. Big deal!
Big deal, huh?
Yeah, big deal! And as for the Lindbergh baby, who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? It's old news.
Oh yeah?
It's ancient history this kid got stolen.
Well, for your information...
Working people get kidnapped every day and then don't go make no movies about them.
Well, maybe they were not as important as the Lindbergh baby.
So how am I supposed to care about the goddamn Lindbergh baby?
You don't care about the Lindbergh baby?
No, I don't care about the Lindbergh baby.
You have no feeling for the Lindbergh baby?
I have no feeling for the Lindbergh baby.
Well, for your information, I am the Lindbergh baby!
You're the...
Yes! I am the Lindbergh baby. I'm the rightful son of Charles Lindbergh, kidnapped from the house of my parents, and I didn't mean to tell you that, but you forced me into it! And the hell if I will listen to my family being insulted! So there!
You are the...
Yes!
But your name is Petrosian.
Oh, sure. That's what I was brought up to think my name was.
You think you are the Lindbergh baby?
Go to hell, Joe.
Have you gone off your head?
No, I have not gone off my head.
I don't believe this.
Well, truth is always strange at first sight, so believe with it.
Do you know that there are separate asylums that hold all the people that believe that they are the Lindbergh baby?
Just mind your business, will you? Read your newspaper, stick to pickle and pimento love, small time.
Charlie, there are people who might wonder if you say that you're the Lindbergh baby.
But it all fits, doesn't it? I mean, Charlie, wasn't I born in New Jersey and brought up in Hopewell where the crime was perpetrated?
He was brought up in Hopewell.
That makes about 50,000 more Lindbergh babies.
Well, they're imposters!
Well, didn't the police find the kid's body?
That was another kid's body.
Whose body?
I don't know whose body. For sure it wasn't mine.
Well, obviously not. How come you kept this a secret all these years, Charlie?
Well, naturally, not many people would believe me.
Oh, really?
Plus, I was pretty well established as Charles Petrosian. You know, driving license, credit cards, bank account.
It's hard to make a change.
Mostly, I didn't want to upset the feelings of my true mother, Admiral Lindbergh.
Whose books are bullshit.
You shut your trap about my
Come
mother.
on, Joe, you know better than this.
Have you read her books?
Yes, I have, and they're very beautiful.
Well, she made a goddamn fortune of you writing about that kidnapping.
Well, it happened to be a very traumatic experience for her.
That don't mean she has to go peddle it on the street corner. You should ask a cut of her royalties. You know, retire early, take up on hang gliding or something.
I'm through talking to you.
Joe's got a point there, Charlie. You ought to contact the family. You could claim your inheritance. You could have been a rich guy.
Actually, I did write to Mother once.
You did?
Yeah, but she never answered back. I figure she never got the letter.
Well, did you tell her, you know, who you were?
I hinted who I was.
Yeah, sure. Dear Mom, guess who? I have to sign your loving son, Charles Petrosian. P.S. Sign the inheritance.
Naughty off!
Real salary.
Anyway, I told her how I was from her area. That's how I put it. I said that I was from her area.
That's a hint?
Sigmund Freud would have had a picnic.
But that means Anthony Hopkins didn't really do it.
You mean kidnap me?
Yeah.
Well, obviously not. Not unless he was in league with the Petrosians and he handed me over to them.
Yeah. What about the Petrosians' role in all of this?
My foster parents, as I like to think of them, pawns in a bigger game, Frankie. Pawns in a bigger game.
You know, Charlie, it's funny you should be saying all of this.
What? That I've been the Lindbergh baby all these years and you never knew about it?
Yeah. Because you see, I am the son of Tsar Nicholas II of Russia.
No!
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding!
It's the truth.
The kid that got killed in the Russian Revolution?
That's me, heir to the throne of Moscow
Holy shit!
and sovereign of the Ukraine.
Ah, I've seen that movie. Nicholas and what was your name?
Alexandra, that was my mother.
But I thought you got shot.
A faithful servant smuggled me out. Nobody knows I survived.
And you had Laurence Olivier in your movie and everything? I mean, Anthony Hopkins is one thing, but Sir Laurence Olivier?
Yeah, I was pretty proud having him play in my movie. Although I had a few quibbles about the historical details.
So, what's your real name?
Alexei Nikolaevich Romanov.
By what name would you like to be called?
Why don't you just keep on calling me Frank? That's easier.
Yeah, besides protecting your incognito.
The Tsar of Russia?
Now, Joe!
The Tsar of Russia?
Never mind, Frank.
Do you know how old would you have to be the Tsar of Russia? You would have to be 90 years old!
You want to hit his feelings?
And a hemophiliac!
I've always been a heavy bleeder.
That don't make you the goddamn Tsar of Russia. I mean, the Lindbergh baby is one thing, but the Tsar of
Will you
Russia...
shut up? Just shut up, please! You're on a lot of a very sensitive ground here, man. We're talking about families. And Frankie here lost everybody in the goddamn revolution. So have a little sympathy. You have orphans here.
Okay then, Alexei. How do you know all this? How do you know you were the head honcho of the Ukraine?
Well, I saw this picture in a book about Moscow with the Kremlin and those domes, you know, those
onion-shaped domes.
onion-shaped domes. And it felt like I've been there sometime. It was like I could remember it.
Of course you could remember. Those communist bastards tried to rob you up there.
And then when I saw the movie, it was like I knew all of the streets. Before they'd even go around the corner, I would know what was on the other side. It was home.
It must have been painful.
It was very painful.
Seeing everything you lost out on.
It only got very bad when I had to watch myself getting killed.
Understandably, Alexei. Understandably. Hey, but how's your Russian these days?
I forgot most of it by now.
The whole traumatic experience made you,
Repress it.
repress it. Plus the pressure, to keep your daily identity. But does Phyllis know?
No, she doesn't know. I probably have to tell her someday.
I think she will understand.
Yeah. I just have to wait for the right,
Circumstances. I think she would be pretty surprised to find out that she's the Queen of Russia.
Tsarina.
What?
The name of the wife of the Tsar is Tsarina.
Is that a proof, Joe? Is that the proof? I say Queen, he says Tsarina. He has the facts at the tips of his fingers, huh?
I like potatoes, but that don't make me a potato.
Just think, if we had you over there running the things all these years, the Berlin Wall would have been taken down a lot sooner than it did after not being built at all.
Yeah. That's the hardest thing about knowing,
Who you are.
who I am. Knowing what I could have done for world peace.
Have you ever contemplated the restoration of your throne?
I think I should leave this to the will of the people.
Well, if things had worked out differently, man, I can't think of anybody I'd rather have on the Russian throne than you, Frankie.
Thanks, Charlie.
I'd be goddamn to think that all these years we never knew about it. I never knew about you, you never knew about me, and Joe here never knew about either one of us.
So, Joe.
Yeah. What?
Who are you?
I am not anybody.
I mean, really?
I am not anybody.
Really?
I'm just Joe Morelli, period.
I'm not talking about that.
I am Superman.
Really?
I am nobody.
Underneath it all.
I am just another guy in the street. That's it. But in a previous lifetime, I was Marie Antoinette.
No shit!
Yes, that was me.
The lady?
I said that in 1793. Let the meat go!
Isn't that something?
I knew you were somebody.
Frank gets shot up by the Reds And you had your head chopped off in Paris.
1 minute, I'm standing in a scaffold on a diamond channel. Next moment, I'm Joe Morel in Weehawken.
Must be pretty disconcerting.
To say the least. But I do remember kneeling down on that thing, the guillotine and the blade.
Oh, shit.
Already?
It's 1 o'clock?
Well, that's what the company says.
Jesus! But listen, you guys, you can't say anything.
You forget whom you're talking to.
I don't want this thing getting around.
We know that.
People are gonna think I was kinda weird.
We'll be as a tomb.
You swear?
Of course we swear.
We're all in the same,
Situation.
situation.
But first things first, who is in for bowling tonight?
I'm in.
And I'm in. Joe, how about you?
I told you, Charlie, I can't this week.
What, are you gonna let all this bullshit stop you?
Yeah.
Are you forgetting who you are?
Remember the crown jewel.
You are right. Come in!
Great!
And celebrate!
Uh-huh.
But Charlie, if you want to stay home and watch the Lindbergh movie tonight, we would totally understand.
Nah, let's bowl.
Okay.
As long as I'm home by midnight.
What are you, Cinderella?